Okay, before I start the battle, let me show you what I've done. I'm expecting that the main body of troops is going to come over here. So I've got 3 lots of grenadiers over here, I've got 3 lots of musketeers, and I've got another lot of musketeers here. The artillery are going to line up here, the grenadiers along this side, the musketeers along this side, making a kind of chicken, what we would call a chicken run, all the way in towards the artillery, with the cavalry behind and some infantry directly behind the artillery, so they can go either way as well. The general's over this side. I'm hoping by having the general over this side that it's going to cause him to do his main attack on that part and not this part. Over here I need to skew the troops slightly over to the right, again hoping to put the gun at the head of a chicken run of 2 lots of musketeers one side, 2 lots the other side, backed up by the cavalry just behind. Well, that's the intention anyway. I said I thought maybe we'd set up first. That's not the case. It's obviously he who's going to be it is going to be us setting up first. He's got the tactical advantage, so he's even got a better general on the field. What can we do anyway? So we can only make the best of what we've got. So I want you to watch, by the way, in this battle, if you don't mind, for how many kills I need in order to get chevrons. I'll show you the results at the end of the battle, of course, and you can have a look at it that way. But I suspect I need a lot more chevrons in order to a lot more kills in order to get chevrons than he does. Okay, let's start the battle and see what happens. Let's see his line up first. He's over here. I'll just pause it for a moment so that I can... Hey, pause it? Yeah, that's it. So we can see what he's going to do and which direction he's going in, what he intends to do. I don't think it's a very special lineup that he's got there. These are his one of these chasseurs. I expect he might try and rush those in before I can get my troops into position, and that's one of the main reasons why I've paused all of this. Over here we've got who we've got here. We've got this. What are these? These are the Fusiliers of the line. I think they're all Fusiliers of the line, to be quite frank. His artillery, particularly his 12-pounders, they're not 12-pounders, they're only 6-pounders, will sort of be on the hill here. You see this sort of, looking over the top right-hand square now, you see this sort of white area all the way along here. That's where he is, all the way along that ridge. That's because he can put his artillery on there, and he's able to fire over the top of his own men as they advance towards me. So he will be hitting me with artillery fire at the same time. So it is a good position that he's got. Also, he's going to have his artillery fairly central, I think, and he's going to do that so he can protect them centrally, because he will be able to reach over here and over here from these positions that he's in, here and here, instead of putting them here and here, where he might be at risk of some of my cavalry rushing out. You never know. I'm not too sure, but we shall see. But the main thing is I need to make sure that my troops are in a good position when he comes. So while that pause is on, what I'm going to do is put my troops in position. You might call that cheating, but I don't care. Right, let's it's on there. Right, I'm just going to judge where I'm going to be putting this artillery. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be in the middle of trees, which is not clever. And like I said before, I'm going to have a chicken run of infantry here, along here, and also infantry along the other side. So my gun's going there, so I'm going to have my infantry along here as well. Got to watch out for any sort of light troops on the other side of the river shooting at my infantry when I can't return fire, so I do have to be careful of that one, of course, as well. Now, since we've got everything down here, I need to make sure that I've got my oh, they're going there, aren't they? Right, okay. I need to make sure that I've got my cavalry in a position where they're going to be able to support, of course. Right, now having done that, let's whisk over to the other side and do the same thing over here. So these guns haven't got too far to go. I'll put those along there. Fully expect to lose these guns, by the way. I really do. But anyhow, such is life. What have we got here? Grenadiers, grenadiers, grenadiers. I have to have my guns close up. I haven't got any howitzers, so they have to be able to fire head on. I can't have them in the distance. I need those guns to be firing grape shot and causing some damage to the enemy. So I don't have a choice about that. Okay, all the way along there is going to be where the grenadiers line up, and then, sorry if I'm teaching Granny to suck eggs here, but what I need to do is make sure that I've got everything in the correct position. Now I thought, well, I might as well talk through it while I'm doing it as well, so I'll put those down there. Now the thing that I'm most worried about, like I said to you before, is some troops from the other side firing into the side of my own infantry. So I'm going to put some light troops right on the end there and see if they defend from that. Somebody said very kindly that they like my tactics. Thank you very much for that. I do think about them a heck of a lot. I appreciate the compliment as well, because tactics are extremely important to me, there's no doubt about it, because I'm not a fast gamer, I'm not an intuitive gamer, I am a tactician, I hope. But, right, I'm going to take those off automatic fire because I have to have those behind my artillery, and here are my horse, which again I'm going to have in a position like this directly behind, and also quite close. I'm going to be risking this general here. I'm going to have the general there as well, just to see if he can give some support. Now let's start it off, get everything into position. What I'm looking out for now is the artillery stopping, in other words being in place. Once the artillery is in position, then really what I need to be doing is unlimbering them, getting them into a position where they can fire. So you see how those troops, those horse I told you about, the chasseurs de cheval, they're coming over as quickly as they possibly can, as you can see. So what I need to do now is unlimber that artillery. This artillery over here to the left, I'm looking on the list of all the troops down on the bottom of the table at the moment. You can see that these have not quite got themselves into position yet. Looks like he's sending his whole army this way, which doesn't surprise me. I had to defend the other side though, otherwise he would just completely outflank me, so it is a bit of a waste, but unfortunately we are going to have to deal with that. Let's get these now also unlimbered and ready to fire. What I want to do though is take the automatic fire off these, yeah, because I can leave that one on. Actually, that one seems okay. What I don't want is for them to be firing across my own troops, and the other artillery, the ones that are defending the ford, there's quite a risk that they might fire across their own troops in order to give ball, to fire ball. So, right, okay, I'm expecting that maybe I'm going to need my cavalry from over the other side to come and help me. Not sure about that. You see on the top map, on the top right there, that square, you see that triangle next to the artillery? That's heading my way. So he might try and rush that over the bridge, especially when my artillery is off automatic fire. One of the terrible things about the AI is it knows exactly what you're doing, so it will know that that gun there is off automatic fire at the moment. Now, oh dear, are we firing across our own troops here? That's something I don't want to happen. Okay, right. Now, I'd like those Jaegers to run into position, please. They don't seem to be going very quickly, do they? Let's speed those up a bit. Right. Okay, I want them to be giving some decent fire, you see. I want to fire across the bridge. I know their flank there is going to be a bit exposed. I will move them over in a bit, but at the moment I want them to give some fire. Oh, look at that. Oh, missed. Or did he get someone else? He didn't miss that time, did he? He's got a really good row to go all the way along there. See that cavalry on the top right there, on the top right map? That little cavalry going all the way across there? You see how... you can see what his intentions are, can't you? Right, now then, now he's coming over there, I'm going to put these on to canister fire. I don't want them to auto fire yet. I've still got them off auto fire. No, I haven't got them on auto fire. Right, I'm hoping they won't fire now until he comes over. What on earth are they doing there? They seem to be wanting to fire. See that? Where that arc has gone? They seem to want to fire over there. How unreal is that? That is just absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? Well, I certainly don't want that to happen. That would be stupid. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them on ball for now, and I'm going to give them a target over there so that they don't do anything stupid. Right, now let's swap them. Okay, swap them over to K-shot. So when that cavalry come across, we should be able to deal with them. Now I'm afraid I'm going to have to pause here now. Pause on that because you can see what's happening over the other side of the battlefield. I'm fighting two battles at once, so I am going to have to go and have a look at this one and see what's going on. Over here, you can see that my artillery are in completely the wrong place. They should be here in the middle somewhere, which is completely remiss of me. You see, I haven't been checking it, have I? I'm going to have to limber those up, or are they still limbered? No. Okay, I have to limber those up. Okay, is that happening? Let's have a look. Yeah, they're limbering up now, and then bring them over to here. That's a real shame. A real shame. It means that his cuirassiers over there are going to be able to come straight across, doesn't it, without getting any shot at all from the... you see what's happening there as well? It's doing some on and some off. Right, okay, there we go. Let's get that one on. And let's get that one on. Right, now I need to go to the other side of the battlefield now. I hope that that is enough to defend that artillery there. I doubt it, to be honest, but anyway, I can't move them yet, can't do anything else. I could do with putting these on, say, a guard or something. I hope that those cuirassiers can't get through. So let's have a look over this side. I do apologise for this, it's so boring to watch this, and this is one of the reasons why I said, you know, you let me know what you think about watching these kind of battles, because they are a bit dull when they go like this.